Hi guys, welcome to Happy High Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will find out what is blocking the person on your mind from coming towards you. So for the first group, I have this set of orange marble and kind of orangish yellow stone over here. For the second group, I have this blue stone and blue marble. And for the third group, I have this green stone and green marble. So this is a big mess now. Anyway, feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all three, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose the orange/yellow stone and orange marble, let's find out what is blocking your person from coming towards you. So the oracles that came out for you were trapped in fear, triumph, trust, and new beginnings. So group 1, you have fallen in love with a chicken, and I wish I could say chicken little, but I can't. I love that movie. That little guy was so brave. Anyway, so the thing is, the problem is that your person over here is convinced that this is not going to work out. And it's almost as if even before the fight could begin, they gave up. And this giving up is either recent or this is what has led to you guys' separation in the past. I am picking up with Triumph's energy over here that for some of you, back when you guys were together, this person had to move somewhere, possibly relocate to some other state or country. And at the time, they did not think that long distance would work out or whatever, so they just gave up. Or they were convinced that you were going somewhere, so you would be finding some other person over there and you would fall for them and you would ditch them eventually. So like, what's the point? And that is why they might have ghosted you or they might have called off things with you. And now it looks like, even though I'm sure you, maybe not for all of you, but some of you definitely still have feelings for this person, is why you're sitting over here listening to me. Or maybe it's because you just love me. So if that is the case, thank you so much. But anyway, the thing is, you see how this person's face is covered by their hand. It's like they cannot look up, they cannot look outside their window, and they cannot see this vast expanse over here, which is so pretty, which is so beautiful, which is so promising. Because of their fear, they are not able to trust the fact that there is a huge possibility of there being a brand new beginning in this connection and it being successful this time around. So their biggest blockage over here is their overthinking, because this is the energy of the Eight of Swords. And what's funny about it is that the person is usually stressing up about a thing which actually does not exist, or even if it does exist, it isn't as big as it is created to be, like, in your mind while you're overthinking. It's basically like making a mountain out of a molehill. That is the energy over here of your person. This might be a Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you're dealing with. It does not have to be true. Maybe you or them live near a beach. For a few of you, I'm also getting the message that there is somebody in your person's midst. Now, this does not hold true for all of you, but I am picking up this message that there is someone who is trying to poison your person's ears against this connection. And I feel like they're telling them, are you sure it's going to work out? Are you sure if you take action towards group 1, they will reciprocate in the manner in which you're hoping they would? Are you sure about it? Are you sure you want them back in your life? Something like that. It's this very indirectly trying to get them to not come towards you kind of an energy. So if someone is coming to your mind while I am saying this, then there's a possibility that that is in fact the person who does not want your person to come back towards you. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. Spirit, what is blocking group 1's person from coming towards them? We have the Ace of Wands right underneath trapped in fear. What is blocking group 1's person from coming towards them? Queen of Swords. What is blocking group 1's person from coming towards them? Four of Wands. What is blocking group 1's person from coming towards them? And the Page of Wands. All right, a couple of different messages. Take whichever resonates with you the most. All right, so the thing is, group 1, Firstly, with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands, definitely your person is very skeptical about their the action that they take towards you, this inspired action that they take towards you, not fetching them any results. Okay, because oh, by the way, even when they do take action towards you, it'll be very impulsive and it'll be very like spur of the moment thing. I don't think that it is something that they'll be that they would have been planning for a very long time. I think it'll reach this peak period, this all overthinking and everything, and they'll be like, you know what, just fuck it, I am going to talk to group one. And so that is when this message might come your way. Another thing very strongly over here with Ace of Wands is that this person that you're asking about today, group one, has a lot of very strong feelings for you. They are deeply, deeply passionate about you. But with the Queen of Swords over here, the other message is that with this trio over here, I feel like they're also scared that if they do come towards you, you might be very mean to them. You might say something very harsh to them, like totally crush them, crush their spirit, crush whatever little fragments of hope they might be having, and you just basically wouldn't take them back. So then what's the point, right? And another message over here with the Four of Wands, either they are currently in a relationship with someone or you're in a relationship with someone. If it is you who's currently dating anybody and they are aware of this fact, they are convinced that even if they do come back towards you, you'll be like, you're too late, I'm already with someone else, so what's the point, bye, take a U-turn. So that is one thing. And the other thing is that if they are currently in a relationship with someone, firstly, with Trapped in Fear, I don't think that it is going good. Now, obviously, we aren't inquiring over here today that how long is it going to go on forever and things like that. But from what I can see, they're not happy in this connection. They do want to come to you. But this person whom they are with right now, this person might be someone who's very controlling, very dominating, and they know that breaking up with this person is not going to be easy. It'll be a whole different story and a whole lot of trouble altogether. And the third message with the Queen of Swords is that this might be the energy which we had picked up on earlier, who is subtly trying to convince your person to not come towards you. So this most probably is a female. She might be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, not necessarily her zodiac. So if you can think of a woman who might be trying to influence your person from not coming towards you, then that is most probably her. All right, let's see what message does Spirit have for you, Group 1. So we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. That is really nice. So what Spirit is trying to tell you through this message, Group 1, is that if of late you had been facing some trouble in some area of your life, not necessarily romantic, it could have been career, it could have been any other personal relationship, but whatever that struggle of yours was, it is going to come to an end very soon and you are going to break out of it. I cannot help but notice that this ram over here and this person, they look so similar. All right, that's good. Let me see if there are any other messages. Now with Queen and Page, another message for a very few of you, Group 1, is that your person does not think that they are good enough for you or that this is going to be a good match, because they see you as the queen, and although their intention is of settling down with you, they see themselves as the page, and obviously a page is below a queen, so there is that issue as well. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you today, Group 1. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you are an old subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can contact me on my email ID or Instagram to find out all about the offers and discounts. You'll find those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Group 2, so for those of you who chose the blue stone and blue marble, let's find out first from your oracle cards what is blocking your person from coming towards you. So the ones that came out for you were Shadow, Stand Your Guard, Pleasure, and Release. Alright, Group 2, right off the bat, the trouble over here is that your person had very vehemently defended themselves against a total bullshit move that they had done, and now they don't know how to come back and how to apologize for all of that. Because Shadow and Stand Your Guard right next to each other tells me that now they are very well aware of the fact that whatever it is that they had done or whatever it is that they had said was all bogus. It wasn't needed. It wasn't right of them to do any of those things to you. They have, I mean, they've obviously, I mean, wow. They might have been undergoing their dark night of the soul. They have had some really heavy triggers, tower moments, you name it, which has brought them face to face with everything that they've ever done wrong with themselves, with others, and all of those things. And the more they confront their shadow side, the more they come to realize that they stood up for themselves in situations which were horrible to you, or maybe to someone else. You might not be the first person that they have wronged. Newsflash, maybe before you or even after you, they have repeated this behavior with a lot of people. And from what I can see with pleasure and release, I think the reason why they left you, group 2, was in search of greener grass somewhere else, in search of greener pastures elsewhere. They left you. I don't think they even listened to anything that you had to say. I think that they had absolutely made up their mind that, nope, this is it. I have to go now. I have to get going. I cannot sit at one place like a rock and let all this relationship and love moss grow all over me. That's not going to happen. I am a rolling stone, so I'm going to get the hell out of this place. And obviously, years or months down the line, or however much time it has happened, I mean, between you guys since whenever the separation occurred, they now realize that they are all alone. Their social media might be full of their pictures, partying, going clubbing, hanging out with people, like super attractive people even. But I can assure you with pleasure and release that this individual that you're asking me about today is lonely. All right? I am not talking about their friends. I'm not talking about their family members. I hope they're nice people. I hope they're super supportive. But your person oftentimes find themselves all alone with nobody to talk to, with nobody to discuss these inner demons with nobody to heck even advise them maybe. Like what is it that they should be doing? So because they don't have anyone to tell them what to do, they keep on asking these questions to themselves. And I mean, that gives rise to all of this shadow work, and that gives rise to the realization that, oh shit, I am basically required to go back and say sorry for something which at the time I had refused to believe, to admit as a mistake. So they are in a major pickle right now, group 2. They are required to come back to you and apologize for something which back then, very aggressively, very vehemently, they had said that it was not their fault. That in fact, it was nothing to be considered as a fault even. This is a very nonchalant, very callous attitude that I am picking up on from your person back then. Obviously, I don't know how they are now. I mean, obviously they are working on themselves, so I hope they turn out to be a lot better than when you last met them or last spoke to them. But definitely all the past energies that are coming up over here today, it's a very irritating individual, you know. These stubborn people who just won't admit their mistake, and it makes your blood boil. That is the kind of energy that I'm picking up on for your person. This might be a Pisces or Aries, Leo, Sag that you are dealing with, and it does not necessarily have to be their zodiac. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. What is blocking group 2's person from coming towards them, Spirit? What is blocking group 2's person from coming towards them? We have Justice. What is blocking group 2's person from coming towards them? 3 of Cups. What is blocking group 2's person from coming towards them? Judgment. What is blocking group 2's person from coming towards them? And the Hermit. Yep. That is that storyline over here again, group 2. In the past, your person might have left you for someone else, or even if they did not cheat on you, like as soon as they broke up with you, it was because they had a backup or backups ready. Which brings us back to this whole the grass being greener on the other side shit. So anyway, now with Justice being next to the 3 of Cups, what this tells me is that even though your person does desire a rebirth of this connection, but the more they're spending time by themselves in this hermit mode, and really pondering on everything that they've ever done, not just with you but with everybody else, they they are directly watching their past self fuck up majorly over here. Directly. And they also acknowledge the fact that this was gross injustice with you, which they did. But at the time, they justified it. I can only begin to imagine how did they justify this? What did they tell you? What the fuck did they tell you? What was their excuse? I mean, it is so baffling to even think that somebody actually pulled this stunt off. And I mean, and they clearly did. They did pull it off. Obviously, they could not convince you, but I'm just so curious to know what was the argument that they put forth. Like, what possibly could they have come up with as an excuse for this behavior over here? You know, that, okay, I have to go now, and I don't know. And then you see them 2-3 weeks later with somebody else, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? And what did they say to you back then? This reminds me a lot of this. Who is this girl? Olivia. Some song of hers called Traitor. I heard it for the first time a couple of days ago, and I think the chorus. I mean, I don't remember the lyrics very well, but it was something along the lines of the guy and the girl were together, but he was talking to somebody while they were together, and then they broke up, and then immediately he got together with that other girl. So Olivia was like, yeah, you did not cheat on me, but you're still a traitor. And I think that might have happened with you guys as well. Maybe that song really resonates with you, or you might want to check it out. Because for a lot of you, that is pretty much your story. And now, because this person is super ashamed of what they did, and it is very difficult to lick your own spit, which is what they had done, and which is basically what is required of them now to come back. If they do want to come back, they're going to have to undo this damage. That is what is blocking them, because they are yet to figure out a way of coming back and apologizing. Also, with stand your ground, there obviously is that heavy stubbornness over here as well, wherein your person finds it in any way, in any case, your person finds it very difficult to say sorry. Not just this thing, otherwise also in life, in every area of their, every department of their life, the person that you're asking about finds it very difficult to admit their mistakes. And obviously, this attitude of theirs isn't helping. All right. The signs that have come out apart from Pisces and Aries, Leo, Sag are Cancer and Scorpio, Virgo and Libra. All right. Spirit's message for you, Group 2, is expect powerful change. This does obviously apply to the current situation that you're asking me about, but otherwise also you can take this to be fairly applicable to every other area of your life as well. In any situation of your life right now where you're feeling a bit stuck, where you have perhaps lost all hope of fresh new beginnings, or there being a change, or things getting dynamic again, Spirit is assuring you that you can expect good, positive, powerful shifts occurring in your favor. All right. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now, Group 2. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, find out about all the offers and details, you can contact me on Instagram or my email ID, which you will find in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, Group 3. So for those of you who chose the green stone and marble, let's find out what is blocking your person from coming towards you. So we are going to begin by taking a look at your oracle cards, which are conflict and defeat, balance, flexibility, and healing chaos. All right. Group 3, I think the reason why your person is not coming forward to talk to you is because they have been observing you from afar for a very long time now, and they think that you are doing better off without them, that you are better off without them. I don't think that this is a no contact situation, although for a few of you, yes, this can be a no contact situation, in which case they might, you guys might be having mutual friends, or maybe you guys live in the same neighborhood or something like that, which is why they get to see you often. But for most of you, this is someone with whom you are connected on social media. Although you both do not talk to each other, although you both do not interact with each other's posts and everything, but they have witnessed two things. Firstly, they have witnessed your glow up, which has happened in a massive, massive way. So wow for that. And the other thing is that they have noticed how far you have come from who you used to be when they called off things with you, cut to who you are now. And I just don't mean it like career wise or whatever. No, otherwise, also the kind of person that you have become now, how you have blossomed, how you have recovered from everything that they put you through, how you regained your balance, how you regained your confidence, how you stopped chasing after them, how you stopped begging them for a second shot at this connection. They have witnessed all of it firsthand, they have seen all of it firsthand, and it's almost as if they're feeling very guilty now of two things: one, of letting somebody like you slip away, and two, of putting someone like you through all the shit that they put you through. So it's almost as if, even though they are craving to come back to you, which I can pick up over here with this energy, and this energy also, there is a lot of passion that they feel towards you and they're craving to come back to you. But it's almost as if, when you hurt someone a lot and they finally recover, you obviously think twice before showing your face to that person again. And that is what's happening with this individual that you're asking me about today. They have put you through so much that now when they see that you finally come out of it and you're doing so well and you're like vibing and living your best life, they are worried that they will disturb that balance of yours, or that they will somehow, that basically their arrival might ruin things for you. So in a way, they are, or I mean, at least that is what they're telling themselves, that they're only doing what they think is best for you. And in any case, with conflict and defeat over here, they think that you have risen above them. Like they're still stuck in that connection, in that darkness, and whatever little bit is left of it. And you have already left them behind and ascended to a whole new level, to a big, grand, great, beautiful, abundant life. And that happens. It happens with a lot of people, when they don't do right by someone and then they see that person having managed to come out of it and doing very well for themselves. They're like, I mean, she looks so much happy without me. Should I even go and talk to her? Like, what's the point? Look at her, man. She's so happy. So that's kind of, I mean, I am going on hearing she looks so happy again and again and again. So maybe if the people around them, even if like they do try to infuse some courage into your personal, so what, big deal, you can at least say hi, something like that, or just slide into group 3's DMs, big deal, just take a risk or whatever. I think that this is the justification that your person gives them, that group 3, I mean, just look at them. I cannot compete with that, and I don't want to create any trouble in the paradise that group 3 has created for themselves. They're clearly better off without me. They don't need me. Look at them. They don't need me. So like, what's the point? And that's what's happening. Now, apart from this, the trouble over here is that your person somewhere also feels like you both aren't very compatible. And it's because you always keep room for growth. You always like to explore new things. You're constantly changing, upgrading yourself. But your person might be someone that's very stuck in their ways. They don't like change. They don't like transformation. So there is that issue of not being compatible in that area as well. This might be a Libra, Leo, or Gemini, Aquarius that you're dealing with. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. Spirit, what is blocking group 3's person from coming towards them? We have death over here. What is blocking group 3's person from coming towards them? 8 of coins. What is blocking group 3's person from coming towards them? The Star. What is blocking group 3's person from coming towards them? What is blocking group 3's person from coming towards them? And 5 of Pentacles. All right, this might be a Scorpio or Aquarius that you're reading with as well. It does not necessarily have to be their zodiac. Okay, group 3. So here's the thing. It's not like your person does not want to get back to you. I mean, we've already covered that. They're very desperate, in fact, to get back with you. But look at this over here with the Eight of Coins. I mean, this woman over here, she's crying, she's bleeding, but she's still at it, right? So somewhere your person is like, I'll do whatever it takes to make things right, and I hope things get right between us again. But at the same time, they're like, Group 3 has already ended things from their side. It'll basically be like me knocking at the door of a house which nobody lives in anymore. Kind of like that. Wow, that was very accurate. Ooh, for some of you, you guys might have changed your house and they don't know where you live anymore. Very specific. I don't think that applies to all of you. Anyway, and now after the Star and then the Five of Pentacles, obviously, they feel very left out in the cold by you, because they are witnessing your glorious transformation from afar. They see other people interacting with you. They see that you've made a lot of new friends. They see the great rapport with you, which you share with these new people who interact with you on your posts, and there's like so much fun going on. This life of yours, they are not a part of it. They're a mere spectator. They're standing and watching everything happening from outside, and they want to come inside, but they think that you won't let them come inside, you know. Maybe you will, Group 3, who knows? But they don't know that. They don't know that. Nothing over here is pointing towards you having to take any sort of action, all right? So rest assured, you do not have to make any move from your side unless you want to, or unless you feel called to. You don't have to do anything, okay? It's just that I think somewhere your person knows that you have risen above this connection and above them and their drama and their bullshit and their sob stories and whatever the hell it was that occurred between you both back then. And I cannot begin to tell you the amount of regret that I'm sensing, particularly for this pile. Lots of regret. And it usually happens. You know how you might have come across this in a bunch of literature or even movies. I mean, I even know a couple of families where this has actually happened in real life, wherein, like a man and a woman get married. The man at the time isn't very wealthy, so the woman runs off with somebody else who's super wealthy, but then that man becomes very wealthy, whom she had left. So now she's like, oh shit, but that is the person that I love and I want to go back to him. But oh, what? He doesn't want me back anymore. He's got a new wife. She's looking after our kid. It's one big happy family. What the fuck have I done? And I mean, obviously you can reverse the roles, but you get the point. They shared something beautiful with you. They totally fucked it up. You moved on. You have created a beautiful life for yourself. They watched you grow. They watched you leave them behind. And now they want to come back. But they're like, I don't think there is any room left for me in this new life of hers. And in any case, I feel like Group 3 is better off without me. I mean, that is such a repetitive message, that you're better off without them. Maybe you actually are better off without them, Group 3, who knows? Spirit's message for you is confidence is your key to success. I think this message is for both you and them. And by the way, for a few of you, this might be your twin flame that you're dealing with. Anyway, there is something in your life which right now you're dealing with, struggling with maybe even a little bit. Does not necessarily have to be around your love life. But whatever it is, Spirit's saying that you've got it. All you need is a little bit of confidence. But the other thing is that I think that a little bit of confidence is what your person needs as well to come out of the shadows and at least have one decent conversation with you, even if it is just to give you some closure. All right. So these are all the messages that I have for you today, Group 3. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can contact me on Instagram or my email ID to find out about all the offers and prices. I said prices. All the offers and discounts. You will find my email ID and Instagram link in the description box and the pinned comment. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.